Hey peeps, it's Scott and Faye again with the Luzabago. Tonight we are cooking dinner. We got Spam on the griddle or skillet or whatever you want to call it.
A Skriddle.
A Skriddle! We call it a Skriddle. Looking good there, baby.
Yeah. It's getting there. Alright, yeah, we got Spam or off meat, luncheon meat, whatever. And our version of succotash, which is corn and taters. Corn and mashed potatoes. Kinda. What is it? We got some fire roasted corn. We got some butter in there. And got some garlic, some onion powder, and whatever fat I get out of this over here is going to be going into that as well. But before I can throw that in the microwave, I gotta get done with this and put this outside. Because we can't run both at the same time.
And that thing's extremely hot.
Yeah. Some shout outs. Danielle, Loco, Yoli Bear, Miscellaneous Michelle, another YouTuber. She has some of the most awesome, like if you're into like cactuses and cacti, stuff like that, which I know Faye's stepdad is. He's a bit of a green thumb, a horticulturalist, if you will. Like she has got some massive plants. Besides, like, she's just a really cool chick. We've met her a couple of times, and you ought to, like, if you're bored or whatever, just check her channel out. Miscellaneous Michelle. Tune 215 also has Tune Be Chillin'. Oh wow, they're dancing across. These two are like racing into the corner for some reason. I think those are done. But Scrumpy McGrumpy, Angelita, Extreme S10 Official, let's see. Now I know I'm forgetting people because I suck at this. Besides, I'm starting to burn my finger. Those could probably stay on for a couple minutes.
Yeah, I think so. They were the last ones that went on.
Sorry, I'll put them over there onto the hot side. Get into some of that deep pull action over there. Look at that guy. Look at it. That one's moving.
Yeah, he is.
Get back over there. Alright,
We got dancing food.
Yeah. Like I said before, the house isn't completely level, man. You just gotta deal with that. Like, if you're boondocking, like, you know, you're in the back of a vehicle. You know, you're not perfectly level. You know? So, like, I guess I could. I'm not gonna worry about shimming everything or, like. Now, we do have a spare jack with us. Because there's been a couple of times when we've parked where like the house was just on too much of a incline, so we've literally jacked up the back of the house to like level it out, or like jacked up the front a little bit to like help make it a little easier. Because I mean, you can't have like where your bed is, you can't have like the head of your bed being down too far, because then you wake up with like all the blood in your body like in your head, and you just wake up with like a thumping headache. So you have to be mindful of things like that when you're out doing stuff like this, because it will screw with you. But as far as cooking goes, it doesn't make that much of a difference, you know? Besides, we're not too far off level right here. Yeah, it's not that bad. Um, I know I forgot people. Shout out to Perth, Australia. We apparently have a subscriber that lives in Perth. So, hope you guys are doing well. I don't know what the weather's like down yonder, down under, but it's like 30 degrees here right now. Today wasn't so bad. It got up to like 40 something. It was actually kind of a nice day. But over the last hour, the winds have picked up and like temperature kind of dropped on us. So it's getting a little chilly. Getting a little chilly. It's kind of why we decided to go ahead and do this. Um, I talked about Scrumpy's lights that he gave me, and today I went ahead and smacked them on. And like I said before, like I'll wait on wiring those lights up for when it's a halfway decent day. Today, I just went ahead and smacked them on though, because you know they kind of looked lonely sitting in the box. You know, they wanted to be up there with the other lights. So what I did was right underneath the Trailblazer lights, I drilled another pair of holes and just put that set in there, the Nightlight lights, which are just awesome. I freaking love those things. And like they got like a perfect angle on them. They ought to light up the road just right for us. So now I'm gonna move these aside and try to put this skillet outdoors without really like hurting myself or anything else.
Before you do that, we have any more stuff that can go into the...
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Let it drip on into the pan. We have a little like pan underneath that it drips on into. There's a little drip thing, a little drip pan.
We threw a bunch of butter up on here, and I could feel that wind.
Yeah, I opened my window a little because I started getting a little steamy in here.
I felt the wind pushing on the house.
Oh.
It's gonna be fun opening that door.
Yeah. Sorry, peeps. Trying to give them the container and hold the phone at the same time.
Just giving that corn a little extra flavor.
Oh, looking yummy there.
Alright.
But after he takes this out, gets the griddle skillet thing out of our way, we're gonna put this into the microwave and let it start doing its thing. Then we're gonna add some mashed potato into it.
And some ranch.
And some ranch. And we're gonna make our version of succotash. Instead of corn and lima beans, since we don't like lima beans, we do corn and mashed potatoes. Look at the Spam, all nice and warm.
Okay, can I just throw it out there?
Just try not to break it, but yeah, you can kind of just toss it out there.
It's good.
Sorry.
Yeah, stop coughing at the people.
Sorry, peeps.
There we go.
There's our vine work again. He hasn't had a chance to get back to it because it's been kind of windy. But it's looking good.
And we've been doing other stuff.
Yeah. We've been doing other stuff like putting lights on the truck and uploading videos.
Mostly uploading videos. That's been taking a lot of time lately. But I mean, that happens.
Make sure everything's out of the microwave and plugged in.
She's plugged in. Alright. Let me have that. Take out everything metal.
Yeah, that won't be a good idea. This might turn into a different video if we don't take that stuff out.
Yeah, not that different though. I mean, let's be honest about it. I mean, there we go. Now we got the other half of dinner started.
Yay!
Alrighty. So we did some shout outs. Not sure where we left off with that, but hopefully we got most of y'all. If not, we're screw ups. What do you expect from us? Linda and John down in Townsend. I've been like just enjoying the crap out of like going and checking on your comments and whatnot. Like, and we are down for that bonfire for any kind of cookout you guys want to throw.
Oh
Now,
yeah, as soon as we can get this thing moving, we are on our way.
now, as far as all those peppers go, I'll do my best to hang. Okay, I will do my best, but like, I'm not that much of a badass when it comes to peppers. I like some hot sauce. I like some heat on some things, but like, I mean, I don't know. We'll see about those ghost peppers. Like like my buddy Corey, he can handle a little more heat than I can. Angelita, she can most definitely handle more heat than I can. So, like, I ain't Mr. Pepper Hot guy, like tough guy over here. Like, although I do like some heat. I mean, I won't back away from a challenge too much, but hey, like usually when I throw like some hot sauce and some sriracha on some stuff, and like a lot of times, Faye's like, "Why do you do that to yourself?" And I'm sitting there like, "Fuck."
Sweating all over the place.
Yeah, I don't know. What I'm saying is, we'll see. Like, I've had Dave's Insanity. I've had the bomb. The bomb's nasty. Like, that's just pain for the sake of pain. I don't know why anybody even eats that stuff. Like, the only reason they're still selling bottles of that is because like guys like to like get their friends to try it and then sit back and laugh at them because that stuff's bad. Like, that should not be put on food ever. Like, there's not even a flavor to it. It's just like it's pretty much mace. It's like a thick version of mace. Although there's a couple of them on Hot Ones that like I've seen that I'm like, I want to try that. I really want to try that. I could probably use a couple more minutes. The butter's melted though. How we doing on time?
We're not even at 19 minutes yet.
Oh, so we got a few more minutes.
And Scrumpy, we are coming on down to look at some of that wood because we need to change our sign. It's about time.
Yeah. Yeah. We need to definitely replace that sign up front. That thing's it has seen better months, let alone days. That thing's ready to just disintegrate. I mean, that was a cheap slap together sign when we did it originally a year and a half ago. And man, that thing has like gotten rained on, it has gotten frozen, it has gotten just like sheets of ice on it that we've had to like break off of it. Like it literally got froze to the generator a couple of times. And I literally had to kick that thing off of there because, like, even after undoing the bungee cords, like, it was still frozen to the generator. I literally had to just take a step back and just kick it. Like, that thing has seen better days. Besides, it looked like crap the first day we put it up. It looks even worse now. Like, so yeah, we need to make a better sign. So, that being said, we're gonna come down to see you guys anyway. But
See you guys and the doggies and the bunny.
yeah. Man, what else? Um, Besides, need to talk to you anyway about like I want me and you to do a like video on Mars. I think that would be a good video. Like, it's about time we do a couple of compilation videos. Let's see what else. Uh, oh yeah, me and Faye have been talking a little bit back and forth, a little bit more about our wedding renewal. We do not have a date set for you guys yet, but we will. And when we do it, we've decided that we're going to do it. We're going to go live on the channel and just make it for everybody that way. Uh, it'll probably be either 7 or 8 o'clock at night. Just haven't figured out what day yet. But when we get more details, we'll let you know. Now, I'm going to add in something. Let me see if I can do this in a way that you all can. Usually when we're cooking, we don't have to try to like hold a camera. And I don't have to really worry about whether or not you like she can see what I'm doing. So if we're as unprepared as always, kind of forgive us on that. I'll set that stool back up. Without hurting myself. Hopefully.
Careful of the bowl. Hot butter and corn.
Yeah, I know. There you go, that's good enough. That's another good thing about her stool. It's got little rubber dots on it to help things not slide off of it as bad. That bucket, I need to put some like something on it. The same thing with my two stools. They're a pain in the neck. That might have been a little too much. Who knows? We'll see.
But we still have to add the ranch in.
Yeah. Don't really measure things.
Looks yummy.
So who's gonna burn the crap out of their mouth?
Careful, it's hot.
I
Maybe we
guess it's
should
gonna be me.
We still have to put the spices in. Don't burn yourself.
I wonder if they can hear that wind.
On your window.
Did you do the onion?
No, I put a little pepper and garlic in, but I didn't do the onion, and I wasn't sure if you wanted any salt.
I always want salt, but that's really more a question of how much you want. Some onion.
I always want onion and garlic powder. I love me some pepper. In this relationship, I'm the pepper lover. He loves the salt. I'll put a little bit of salt in this stuff, but...
Well, I do like the pepper too. I'm a pepper, she's a pepper. There's a bottle of Dr. Pepper somewhere.
I think we finished those up.
You mean you did?
I did.
He doesn't not like drink Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, he doesn't like Dr. Pepper. I do.
That crap's nasty.
Looks yummy. And hot.
Yeah.
All at the same time.
Hot.
Blow on it. We should, like, stick it out the door.
Why bother blowing on it?
So you don't burn the crap out of your mouth.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, give me a plate, girl. Thank you. Put that off that side.
This time we figured we'd try to finish making a video. The last couple of times we were talking, but you were kind of cooking, but it really wasn't cooking video.
Yeah, I know.
We didn't show any aftermath stuff after a while.
Aftermath?
Well, plating and... It looks beautiful. And we're almost about out of time. We're at 29 minutes.
Well, there you go.
Look at that beautiful plate.
Plated up and ready to like tear into.
Awesome.
Oh yeah.
We love you guys. We're going to get going so we can eat.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that one over there for you. All right, peeps. We love you. We'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully, you know, we won't be in a food coma by then. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. Later.
Later.